Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can.
Hey everybody, welcome to No Holds Barred with Candice Bar. I'm your host, Candice Bar, and welcome. We are in studio today, Lux Media Studios on Rodeo Drive. Look who I have with me. Miss Robin came from Minnesota, and this is the first time we're meeting, but we've known each other for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And it's so wild to finally meet. Like we were just saying before we started the show that like I feel like I've already known her. Like I feel like I've already met her face to face before. So welcome to Beverly Hills.
Thank you
Welcome
so
to LA.
much. I love the studio. It's so gorgeous in
Thank
here.
you.
She's stunning in person as she is online. But
Thank
yes,
you.
we met
Vice
online.
versa.
It's so amazing.
So you're an entrepreneur. We loved having entrepreneurs on the show as hosts, whatever it is. We, of course, anyone who knows me or knows the studio or anything with the Lux Media, we heavily promote female entrepreneurship. That's a huge part of my heart. It's a huge part of my life. And so you are a female entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been an entrepreneur for?
Oh, yeah. Just 6 years, I would say.
I wouldn't say that's a long time.
Okay. Well, no, it's been a journey.
Yes,
It's been,
of course.
It's been, okay. It takes a lot
Yes.
going through life, going through the different seasons in life. But I mean, I had to learn and grow over the years and the couple decades,
Yeah.
and then now even more flourishing and blooming even more in the last 6 years, I would say.
Yeah, because the company you're with has really taken off, and your business within the company has really taken off.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to see your journey on social media and just how things are growing and changing and shifting as they always are. So it's fun to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been incredible, the way the world is changing and through Touchpoint and the gig economy and showing up in your own as your best polished self, like I like to say, on social media, whatever your platform is, but it is yours to the taking of what you want to create and make. And you get to attract who you want to attract into your life.
Did you have this vision in creating or growing your business the way that you have grown it? Or are you shocked sometimes like, I can't believe I did this?
Yeah, no, I'm shocked. Every day I am still shocked.
You're like, who is control? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, no, I'm crazy. I say I'm crazy, but no, it does blow my mind that, because I really, some women I kind of was not growing my mind as much years ago. And now it's like, I really thrive off of growth and getting uncomfortable. And I know that it's going to take me to the next level. And then it's going to help push someone else to the next level in their life. And it really, happiness really is not all about the things. We love all the things, but it's progress that equals happiness. And so I just get really excited every day, even though there's hard moments all the time and disruptions that happen. But then I know those other moments in the past, that's what took me to get to another level and give hope to other people to do that as well.
I love how you brought up, there definitely are moments daily when you run your own stuff and you're doing your own thing and you're in the entrepreneurial space. There's always stuff happening literally on a daily basis. How do you course correct? How do you deal with stuff coming up, unforeseen things, potential issues or problems, if that's what you want to call them? How do you kind of get through that and just move forward in a positive way?
Yeah, well, I have to take care of me. I have to fill up my cup first.
Yeah.
So, meditation, reading, exercise, nutrition, everything you put in your body and goes through your cells helps with your brain. And so you can focus and think. And then I always turn to helping someone else. If I can reach out and pour greatness into, it sounds so like cliche or whatever, but I do pour greatness into at least 15 people a day. Has nothing to do with my business. It has to do with them. And when you're giving love and hope into other people and checking in on them, that in turn just helps you.
True.
That's
Yeah.
literally what has helped me through every single day when I'm helping someone else.
Yeah. It gives you it gives you purpose.
Yes.
It sounds like.
Yes.
I've learned throughout my entrepreneurial journey, I feel like I'm way less reactive
Mhm.
to things, or I'll take a moment, or I'll take a beat, or I'll take a day, or however long the hell I want to take. And before I make decisions, that they're
Yeah.
bigger, they're big decisions. So
Yes.
when you own your own thing, those
Mhm.
decisions fall on your shoulders. So throughout the years, I would say one of the biggest learning lessons I've learned is just to not take everything so seriously.
Mhm.
Everything does not need an emotional reaction attached to it. In fact, the less emotion that this is how I feel in my business, the less emotion, the better for me and
Yeah.
for the company.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
No, I'm emotional. I'm so emotional. But I've learned to handle my emotions,
Yeah.
I have really high EQ. No, I mean, but I do, like you, I do take a day or two
Yeah.
as well. Yes, I can pour into other people, but I take time for myself to work on, getting good sleep.
Yeah.
And all those things are so important. I mean, we all know that, but then personal development and pouring into my own cup. But no, I get emotional. I feel for people, I guess,
Yeah.
for things that I've gone through in my life, and then that's something that I work on
Yeah.
for myself is
Yeah.
people pleasing and emotions that way too. But I love it.
Well, for me, I wouldn't say I was emotional. I'm not a very emotional person. Like, I really do things are put into boxes in my head. So it's a bit easier for me, easier. I don't even know the word, easier
Yeah.
for me, I guess, because I don't run like that in general. But
Mhm.
I will say, just looking at things with more of a logical mind, and just, everyone, because, you deal with a lot of personalities in business, a lot of different emotions in
Mhm.
business besides your own. And most things I've grown to learn is that, people do what's best for them,
Mhm.
and people's reactions or actions usually have little to nothing to do with you. It's
No.
usually about them. So
Mhm.
that's why you can't really take things personal, because everyone's reacting for the best of themselves, or what they feel is the best of themselves, is
Mhm.
how I look at it.
Yeah, so I don't get all emotionally
Mhm.
upset
Like, "Huh,"
about
yeah.
whatever anybody handles
Robin's
in the
in the corner.
business.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, I don't that way.
No.
Um, it's been just such a growth process, and not getting too over
Mhm.
emotional
Mhm.
about how I felt and the insecurities, and now because of the confidence has came from the doing over the years in the growth.
That's a good point.
You know?
Confidence comes from the doing. That's a really good point.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah.
How do you move forward when the hardships come up, or you're not having the best day? I know you said pouring
Yeah.
into people, but like
Yeah.
it's a lot of mental. It's a lot of mental
It is a lot of mental
process.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. I mean, I have to get going for a walk and decompressing that way and taking some Zen time for myself. It comes back to like literally the natural endorphins kick in, from walking and healthy food, supplements. I love. They help me feel better,
Well,
but
you're in the right
we
business
are
for
what we
that.
eat. Exactly. But I take the time,
Yeah.
for myself every week. I mean, yes, I'm busy and I'll sometimes go and multitask like crazy. And then I take some time.
Mm.
I'm like, it's okay if I get to it tomorrow.
Right.
It's not the end of the world. And I think we totally live in a world today that everybody is like, I have to get back to the text this
Everything
minute.
is this second.
And every message
Mhm.
on Instagram or Facebook has to be taken care of right
Mhm.
now. And I used to be that way.
Mhm.
And I've gotten where I don't have to do it right this moment.
Right.
I have to take care of Robin first, or I won't be able to give
Yeah.
as well as I can.
Yeah.
So
now focusing more on the positive. So you've grown your business. You're international. As far as
crazy.
I know.
Yeah, no,
Is that right?
I know
Okay.
it's like unbelievable how you can grow. I mean, just literally through the gig economy, Instagram and Facebook and whatever platform you're on. And I have, team and, a business like that's launched in France now and
Amazing.
Australia and Mexico and obviously Canada. And we're here, United States, but we're in 26 countries. So it's
Amazing.
amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like unbelievable.
Mm.
You know, you can do Zoom and then there's apps and it's just so fast to just duplicate and all the things. So it's so fun.
So now we're almost, I feel like we're almost in September. Might as well be. Like we're almost done with 2021. I can't even believe it. This year flew by. What are some goals you have for yourself going into 2022 that you want to see come to fruition?
Oh my gosh. I want like at least six-figure earners within a business that I help
Amazing.
other women create a six-figure income.
How many do you have right now?
Yeah.
We're almost there.
No, almost there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch.
5-figure income earners. within
Almost
the
there.
business.
They're gonna do it.
Mhm.
Ask, believe, receive.
Yes.
This is more of a Lux Life interview, I would say,
Yeah.
than No Holds Barred. But I do want to ask you, especially you, when things are a little rough, do you have a quote or scripture or whatever that you keep in the forefront of your mind that really speaks to you, that keeps you moving, keeps you going in a positive way?
Oh my gosh, I'm constantly like, I can, I will. I can, I will.
I
I
love
mean,
that.
I'm like, I can, I will. And
Yes.
if not this, then what?
Yeah. I love
I
that.
don't want to just live a mediocre life.
Mm.
It's just not, it's boring.
Mm-hmm. It's not for you.
It's not progressive.
It's not for you.
No,
And it's actually not for anyone.
it's not.
But
no, it's purpose. That's what you brought up purpose, but I absolutely was lacking in purpose for so many years. But it took a while to realize this is my purpose. This is my purpose to be here. Whoever it can touch, if it can touch one person's life, that's what it's about. That makes me feel good and so excited.
Are you proud of yourself?
So proud.
Yeah. Do you ever like take a moment and be like, I did this? Like,
Yeah,
pat on the back for
actually,
myself.
I do now.
Yeah.
A lot more in this past 1 year, more of that.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of women have trouble with that.
Yeah.
That I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think it's conditioning.
Yeah.
But you can totally, as you're saying, you can totally reprogram the program, which I love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And unlearn. Yeah. Unlearn.
Yeah. And
Things
relearn.
that.
Yeah. Do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't stop being told what to do. Do what works for you. It helps you create your life and what you want and what makes you happy, and stop being told what makes you happy.
Right. Because you absolutely can. I mean, literally, how do you want to feel every day? And how do I want to feel tomorrow, next week? And so if I'm continuing to do what I'm doing now, am I going to get to that feeling?
Smart.
So.
All right, I'm going to switch topics and go back to No Holds Barred topics.
Okay. What? Okay.
So I do have a question, because I know that I do this, and when I mention this, if it comes up and I mention it to people, they're like, what? They never even thought about it. And I think it's normal. I do this, and I'll tell you the couple reasons why after I ask this question. Do you ever tip your flight attendants?
Sad. No, but I
do.
should.
Oh,
I feel bad for
I
them
do.
now. No, but I want.
Well, it's not really something that people think about, because it's not a waiter or waitress. So
Oh my gosh, why don't we?
Because it's never asked, so we don't do it. We don't think about it.
Like, I want to cry now.
Well, whenever you go home,
I feel bad.
whenever you go home, you can tip them. I ask this because, I've had this conversation with other people. They also don't tip yet. I don't know. They probably started to. I'm not sure. But there was an amazing flight attendant yesterday, and he was hilarious, on the mic or on the intercom. Hilarious, just made everything very light, because what we experienced, everything is so heavy and Nazi-like and crazy.
Yeah.
So anyone that does anything out of the norm, I love that. I really respond.
No, I do too. I am shocked right now that this is even. I am shocked that so many people don't do this.
Yeah.
Why are we not tipping flight attendants?
Because they don't.
This is outrageous.
They don't.
I can't believe
It's
that you
like a
brought this up.
teacher.
This is amazing.
It's like a teacher. They don't make very much, and they go through a lot of stuff. They deal with a lot of people.
They're so underpaid. I'm sorry.
They don't make very much.
They just are.
Yeah, I remember I started doing this I think within 2020, because there was a flight attendant who dealt with the situation. I thought he dealt with it extremely well. I was watching. I wasn't even in the situation. I was just watching him.
Yeah.
And I tipped him, and he was like so grateful. I was like, oh, I'm going to make this like a thing. So whenever I see a flight attendant handling things well or just being personable and cordial and not awful, I will tip them.
They deal with so much.
Yeah, they really do.
I'm going to tip them from now on. I swear.
Like I just slipped him some money. Like so sweet. I just slipped him some money, and like he's like, thank you. And I was like, I just got off and I was walking down the hallway to get out of the airport. And he came running after me. He's like, he gave me a hug. He's like, thank you so much. And it wasn't that much, but it's something
huge.
To acknowledge
the
job.
Do you know they go through so much?
It's crazy.
So many personalities, so many people are stressed that are flying all the time, right? Too. And then they're digging in on them and then they're giving all that service.
Yeah.
This is like huge that you just brought this up. Like, oh my gosh, we need to talk about this way more. We need to spread the ripple effect across the globe. Everybody needs to be tipping their flight attendants.
So you're welcome, flight attendants.
Yes.
You are welcome.
Oh.
So what else? What else is new and exciting? What else is going on in your world? I know you're working like a mad woman.
Yeah, I want to spread hope and joy for other people to build their most abundant, joyful life, whatever that looks like for them. So spread that ripple effect across the globe, bringing sunshine. No, life is not all perfect and sunshine and rainbows, like I'm acting all cheery right now, but it's about putting one foot in front of the other, like, and getting 1% better every single day.
Yeah.
It's a choice and a decision.
Yeah.
So
I think something Elizabeth Taylor said, it's like, no matter how you feel, get up, get dressed, get going.
Yes.
I think it was her that said that.
Take care of yourself. You get dressed, get
put
going.
on the red lipstick.
I mean, like, do it. Like, I think, even more in the last year, some people are used to staying in their gym clothes all day, working from home. And not that I don't do that sometimes, but it's like, no, okay, turn it around, get ready. Even if I'm just only going to do Zoom calls at home, get your hair and makeup on, get dressed up. Do it for yourself. You'll feel a little better. It just puts that extra little pep in your step.
Yeah.
It's for you, but for your own polished self. I always talk about your brand of beautiful's needed and your girl polished kind of thing, but men polish, whatever you want to say. But I don't care if you're into, snowboarding or fishing, or even if you're, trying to grow a global business through touch point, you can still polish up your skateboarding image or whatever it is. So, or if it's hippie, or if it's glam. I love glitz and glam. I love down to earth. I love
whatever resonates with you. Do that.
Yes.
Whatever makes you feel good. Do that. Some people, I've noticed some people don't know what makes them feel good. A lot of people have to be told what makes them feel good, what they should be doing. This is, in my opinion, if you'd be told everything, that's not an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's not entrepreneur mindset. No. Which brings me to actually a point I wanted to bring up on this show. So I'm glad we're talking about this. So someone have reached out to me on Facebook. This lady on Facebook reached out to me about podcast shows, things like that. And then she said to me, I won't forget this because it's stuck in my head. She said, I heard having a podcast was difficult. And I said, are you an entrepreneur? And she said, yes. And I said, you must be a new entrepreneur. She said, yes. And I'm like, I can tell because I don't think I've ever heard a seasoned entrepreneur be afraid of difficulty.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this in such a long time.
No, yeah.
And I said, if you're afraid of difficulty, you may want to reconsider entrepreneurship because a lot of shit's difficult.
Yeah, it's always going to get harder. And then you're going to get to the next thing and you're going to be like, that was amazing. This was perfect. And then it's going to be like, okay, there's another thing. Another hard thing.
I had said to her, I'm like, so because things are, let me rewind. She said her friend had a show, not with Lux Media, and it was difficult for her. And I said, so what you're saying to me is because someone had difficulty doing something, it's automatically going to be difficult for you. Is that correct? And she just didn't know what to say. I was like, this isn't for you.
No.
This isn't for you.
You're making it difficult.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Weird. I think that's so weird. It's like
everything. We learned how to ride a bike. It's like it sounds
anything at first is difficult. It's not even the word. I haven't used the word difficult in God knows how long. Anything is going to be new, and you're getting your feet wet. But after you get your feet wet, you can get your knees
You
wet.
can totally. Yeah, I like it. I love
Like,
it.
you gotta move forward.
Get your feet wet, get your knees wet. Let's go.
Man, what are we doing here?
I
Like, let's do
know.
something.
Oh
Mm.
gosh.
Yeah, I was
No.
like, I need to talk
Take
about that
that
on the
out
show.
of the yeah. You take that out of their vocabulary. It's
heard
not
it.
difficult.
I'm like, you may want to reconsider entrepreneurship then, because a
Need to
lot of shit's
learn.
gonna go down.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
This is so fun. Hi, I want to ask you so many
Go
questions
ahead,
right
ask
now.
me whatever you want.
How long have you been like putting this whole, studio into fruition and
So the studio, like in the front of the studio, I have a picture. It's my favorite picture, and it's the studio raw. So when I got this space, there was no walls, there was no floor, like there was nothing. It really was a raw space.
Mhm.
So this studio is completely customized to Lux Media. Like things are placed certain places for reasons. Like it was completely customized. So we started the journey, I guess, in 2019,
Mhm.
and then 2020 was a different experience for a lot of people. You're going to get a completely different story every person you talk to, but 2020 for us in terms of Lux Media was amazing.
Yeah.
So we had that extra time to be able to build out. The world kind of slowed down, and it was perfect timing for us. So all of 2020 was the build out, and now we're open. We're sitting here now. So June was a very light opening, and then September 16th, I'm combining the studio like red carpet launch with our Women of Achievement Awards. So we're
Mhm.
having all the ladies here and kind of just killed two birds with one stone kind of deal.
Oh.
But I'm really excited because it's been it's been a little bit, and we're always building and changing and shifting and redesigning, and it will be a constant switch up. But
Yes.
it's exciting.
And what's your long-term vision? Like in 5-10 years?
Yeah, so I think I actually foresee we're in 2021 right now. So I actually foresee maybe like end of 2022, beginning of 2023. I think we're going to outgrow this space pretty quickly. So I always foresaw this turning into an office space for us.
Mhm.
And then there's a space across the way that I would love to take over. And so I kind of foresee that happening.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Oh, it's so beautiful here. I love
Thank
what you're
you.
doing and just helping empower women, so many women, families. I mean, that's my overall goal and vision, is to help more women and families just grow and in better health independence, financial independence,
Yeah.
leadership, just leading their own life by design.
It's like I said, it's huge on my heart for women to be able, and you probably agree, for women to be able to, you're allowed to pay your own bills. It's actually, I think it's fun to be able to pay your own bills. You can write your own ticket, go on a trip whenever you want, buy whatever you want, help whoever you want.
Right.
You have those decisions, and financial freedom or money, the less money you have, the less shit you can do. The more money you have, the more shit you can do.
Right.
So it's just, it's empowering. It
really
it's
is.
powerful tool. If you use correctly, you can change lives.
Absolutely. I know. I'm going to tell you a little secret. This is hilarious. How
What?
did I not have Delta Clear? I
Oh.
just got it.
I don't have clear.
You don't have Clear?
I don't have clear.
Oh God. I
Mm-mm.
just got, okay. Well, I don't know. You don't want to get it?
I don't think so. Like, I
You
think
just go really
I don't
quick.
I don't have
Well,
the
I don't know. Now there's the new jet thing, but it's like,
I don't have the
really?
TSA thing either, because I don't, and I realize they can get this information very easily, I'm sure, but I don't like giving up more information than I need to about myself.
Okay.
I have
No,
a- I
I
have a thing
literally
with
felt
that.
like I was like in the Matrix. Like, I mean, so no, but talking about how when you have the money or to do whatever you want
Yeah.
or just make decisions,
Yeah.
like for some amount of years of my life, I didn't make all the decisions.
Yeah.
I leaned on, someone else to make
Yeah.
decisions. And then I was like, I'm going to get the Clear. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Just like whatever, just do it. But the Matrix, and then they literally click on your eyes. You look in the thing and your
That
eyes
freaks
are
me
in
out.
I kind of thought it
freaks
was
me
kind of
out.
crazy. I was like, oh, this is weird.
It freaks me out. I realize it saves a lot of time.
Eventually, I feel like you're gonna have to put your eyes in the machine soon.
I know, but like
They're gonna
that's the
make
point where I get my own private jet. Okay.
Yeah, true.
I
That's
just
true.
cannot.
That's true.
I like-
know.
I have such a thing with like being made to do things.
Yes.
I have such a thing with
No,
that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
No, I know.
I hate it. I'm a tough one. I'm a tough
No,
one.
I don't.
So
Nobody can make me do anything
no.
either.
But I'm glad
No.
you got the clear. It does
Yeah.
save time.
Yes.
It will.
Yeah.
It does save a lot of time.
Saves time. But I know what you mean. Get your own jet. But there
Mhm.
is the new. What is the companies? The new companies where you can just get. It's like a Uber or Lyft, but it's
Jet Suite,
yeah.
Jet Suite, or like
Yeah.
Jet X something or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, and they're getting more and more, but like they're a little, as far as I remember, it could have changed from when I checked it out, but they're a little. They only go to certain places. They don't go everywhere.
Yeah.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
could have changed.
Well, it's gonna
Gonna
get
change.
better.
Yeah,
Change.
yeah.
I think
That's
so.
That's the way of the future.
I know. I
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So I heard or had a feeling or that are you moving to California?
Maybe.
You're like Candice.
Maybe. I know. It would be amazing.
It's a different world.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's quality of a life out here.
Yeah.
I love it. Love being by the ocean. It's just different. I mean, there's Florida, but California is.
I always said Los
it's
Angeles.
amazing.
I've always said this. Los Angeles should be its own state,
Yeah.
like
it
a state
should.
within a state,
I know.
because
I know.
it's completely different.
I know.
Yeah.
What are your favorite areas to live out here?
I live in downtown.
Yeah.
I love downtown. I'm a downtown chick, but downtown's definitely not for everybody. It's a
Yeah.
little, you either live in a high rise or you're living on the street. It's really one or the other. So we have a
Uh-huh.
lot of homeless.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't bother you. Like they're in their own world. I can't tell you the last time I heard someone, getting attacked or harassed by homeless. I mean, they're in their own world.
Yeah.
I just love downtown. Downtown is a lot of like 1920s, 1930s buildings. So it has all that detail in the building,
Yeah.
which I love.
Beautiful.
And they have a lot of like interesting underground like prohibition bars, things like that. Like it's really interesting to me. And I just like the energy, especially around where I live. It's just really good energy to me. Beverly Hills is great. Of course, we have the studio in Beverly Hills.
I love it.
you
I
might-
don't see myself. So we lived in downtown in St. Paul,
Yeah.
Minnesota for a little while.
You might
And
be
I
good.
don't know. I mean, in the penthouse, and it was nice, but
You
I
might.
kind of a
I can
suburbish
totally see
girl.
you. I can totally see you either in Santa Monica,
yes,
or I can absolutely see you in Orange County.
yeah,
I can definitely see
Absolutely.
Orange County happening.
I see both of those. I
Mhm.
do. I
Mhm.
do. I'll be going to Santa Monica in a couple days here. Stay with Emily for a
I
couple
think
days.
you really enjoy Santa Monica quite a bit. There's also Pacific Palisades. That's more for like, I don't know. It's a little out of the way.
Okay.
I like to be in the mix of it. Like I
Yeah.
want to be able to get to the mix of it quickly.
Quickly. That's the
Um,
thing. Is there
you may-
anything about quickly in LA though?
Like,
I'm sorry.
Even when it's okay,
I don't think so.
even when it's downtown to downtown, it can still take a half hour, easy,
Yeah.
unless you're walking.
Yeah.
Like get really good at walking. But it,
Mm.
that you just have to know that comes with the territory. Like you're going to be in traffic. There's 9 million people in Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
so there's going to be traffic. Like you just need to accept it.
Accept it.
You just have to accept it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just part of the
I
thing.
don't know. I know. I
But
want
you
to be. I want to be on the ocean.
Mm-hmm. I
and
can see
not
in
too
Orange
far
County,
away from
like Laguna.
Yeah.
I think you'd love it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's really, it's
Well,
an hour drive
All
from
right.
LA.
So where are the real estate agents? We'll find a place.
Contact Robin. She's
Okay.
going to need you. But there's so
Oh.
many really fun places. And LA, like I've been in LA for about 20 years, give or take, I think. But LA is my home. Like when I travel a lot, like we were talking about earlier. I like traveling. Like I like, getting out a little bit, doing what I need to do. But I always, when the plane lands in Los Angeles, I
Mhm.
always feel like I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is home.
Do you have family around here?
So I had moved my niece out here with me
Yeah.
in 2020.
Yeah.
And she was with me for a little bit. She's still in Los Angeles, so
Okay.
she kind of, she's going to be 20. Birdie has to fly, so she got a roommate, like you do, like 20-year-olds do in Los Angeles. They get 1 or 2 or 3 roommates. Yeah, totally normal, totally normal.
I could not have a roommate.
Well, you're also,
It doesn't
not a
matter.
teenager.
I know. I don't know. I just no.
no, like that's what you do out here, just to get
Well,
it going.
yeah.
Get life going, and then you branch off and you get your own place
Mhm.
and life happens. But she came from Maine. Yeah. So
Wow.
she's, LA is a tough place. I would say LA is tougher than New York. We just have the weather.
Right.
But it's a tough place. You have to
Mhm.
have thick skin. Like you have to be a hustler.
Yeah.
You just have to make it happen. Like if you can make it happen, I always say if you can survive here for 3 or 4 years, you're good to go.
Mhm.
Because it usually takes about people 2 years to go back to where they're from or they stay.
Oh,
So
my gosh.
yeah, so you just have to be here. It's very, very expensive here, but it's a sunshine tax.
Yeah.
So you pay for that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's the quality of life.
Yeah, totally. But I wouldn't live anywhere else. Like I know I call it the California Great Escape. Like a ton of people left California due to what's happening here. But
Yeah.
I have
some
I'm gonna,
friends that are thinking of moving.
I'm staying.
You're staying.
I'm staying
Yeah.
here.
I love it here.
Mhm.
I don't live here
Mhm.
yet. We'll
You
see.
will.
We
I
shall
think
see.
you will.
I know, but yes, it's on the mind. It's on the mind.
So what can you leave our listeners and viewers, just so they can get through today in a more positive mindset, positive way? I call you like the mindset queen, really. Like
Yeah.
there's so much to life that people don't know about and don't see. Cause as we were saying earlier, social media, everyone posts the best of social
Mhm.
media.
Yeah.
Cause why would you post the worst?
Nobody-
And nobody wants to hear it.
Yeah, nobody wants to be around negative Nancy.
No.
I think it's a time and place to share things. But I know a lot of people are trying to work on their own well-being and in their family's well-being right now. And it's like if you're going through whatever you're going through, it's like get your endorphins, get at least 30 minutes of some exercise a day, put the right food in your body, nutrients, and get yourself together.
Take care
of yourself. Get surrounded by other positive people. Who you surround yourself with is where you're going in life. And so you are the top 5 who you surround yourself with, what they say, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, if you're in a funk, I like to do cleanse day too. If I'm in a funk, that's another thing I do, because I'm like, hey, lots of stress and toxins and things weigh us down. So I'm like, do a cleanse day, plug into some personal development, surround myself with other people that are doing things. And if think that you're the smartest person in the room,
get new friends,
get in a new room, get in a new room, new friends,
Yeah.
like for real. And that's kind of might be harsh for some people to hear, but
you
or
gotta
stay where you're
at some point. You got to get into a bigger pond. You can't keep pumping a dry well. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
It's giving you the most that it's possibly going to give you, if it gave you anything at all. Go somewhere else. There's how many people in the world?
Right.
5 billion, I think more. Find other people.
Yes. I know.
Stop accepting your own bullshit.
Right? It's absolutely true. I know. So many people in this world. You guys, I mean, we met on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm out here, with some other friends that I met on Instagram a couple of years ago. It's like, get uncomfortable and grow. And I mean, you're going to give hope to someone else that's in a funk as well. You just got to go first. I mean, if someone else didn't go first before me, I got inspired by so many other people, And
Yeah, it has to be a point, hopefully, where
you inspire me. So
vice versa.
Yeah.
There has to be a point in life somewhere where enough is enough.
Yeah.
Where is your breaking point? So you
Right.
have to figure out where that is.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited we got to do a show.
I know,
it was not planned. It was
No.
not planned.
I know. Thank you so much.
You got to check out. Where can I find you?
Yeah, Instagram, Robin Belfrey. Facebook, Robin Belfrey. Yes. Those
She
are my
is-
majors.
Yeah, if you need a boost or a little shot in the arm of happiness and good positivity, definitely
Thank
reach
you.
out to Robin for sure. She has a lot more to offer too. She is a woman definitely on the rise. So do follow her. Do reach out to her. She's really amazing and she is very responsive actually. So thank you again for being in studio with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening and watching. And we will see you all again next week. Bye everybody.
Now, glutathione is a big word, but it's the body's own master antioxidant. So it's a scavenger for free radicals, for bacteria, and what's relevant now, viruses. This is new to the marketplace. There's no other product on the market that has the ingredient NACET.
And basically NACET increases the production of that glutathione that is in our body already to strengthen and enhance our immune system and keep it strong. elevated sense of well-being, supports muscle strength and endurance, cognitive function, powerful liver support, energy, helps blood sugar regulation, superior bioavailability of key ingredients.
One of your best defenses against COVID is a strong immune system. Taking GSH Plus as a daily supplement does all that. And now we have the product out on the marketplace.